Hi, just washed up on shore, just escaped my death. Now, I need to catch my breath. Wanted to make a quick video about early access and whether or not you should buy it. So, come with me
I have another chance.
and kick back and relax. Let's enjoy the ride.
I'm glad to see another Miller
So,
went now. I would
what is early
appreciate it if you
access? Pretty much,
reach
it's not the
Clearville.
full game release yet.
Find the Miller.
It's going to be another year
Rest now.
before it comes
I will
out.
see about this Miller.
So you kind of have to understand that, okay? It's not a fully developed game yet. There's still other things in store. And a lot of it, we don't even know about it. There's people speculating on what's going to come and all of that. For me, I'm enjoying it. You know, you got to remember that at the start, as you can see, my character is not like this OP god. You know, you're not going to start off crazy powerful. You know, you got to kind of take your time. You know, it's a slow combat and methodical game here at the beginning. Now, in the end game, yeah, you could put some crazy builds together. There's crazy builds out there right now where they're one-shotting bosses and clearing whole screens. But it's not going to be like that at the beginning. You have to take your time. And even in the end game, if you don't have a one-shot bossing build, then definitely you got to take your time and learn the mechanics and learn the fight. You know, it's real easy. You know, I mean, it's not an easy game. You know, it's kind of ruthless. Kriparian called it ruthless. So yeah, you know, it's a very deadly game. Now there are some mechanics in the game that are gonna get looked at. You know, like this game has on-death effects. So when a monster dies, it could kill you. You know, you gotta watch out for that. You know, like I said, you gotta be kind of methodical. You gotta take things a little slower. So I'm just walking around, taking my time. You know, doing my thing. Here's a little preview of the skill tree. It's different than Path of Exile 1. Well, first, the skills here. See, I already have 2 sockets that come with this skill. I don't have any sockets on my gear. Okay? So it's not like Path of Exile 1 where you put the skills on your gear. It's different. You have a skill tree, and then you have 2 other sockets. Okay? Now I'm starting off on a monk. What I'm doing is a strategy called muling. So you can watch my other video on that, but pretty much I'm gonna mule this character. I've already muled, and I'm just waiting to get to town. You can watch my other videos about the details about that. Okay, that's just that. So the skill tree, and you might look at this and be like intimidated by it, but really, there's guides out there already. You know, you could go to Max Roll, you could go to Mobilytics, you could even watch YouTube videos on how, you know, people are putting their builds together. This game has trading in it where you could trade from player to player. You can watch my videos on how to do that. You know, if you're already in the game, or you know, and you can watch this all my other videos. I have a video that I just released about scamming. You know, so yeah, you know, you have some bad apples in the game too that you might have a bad experience with. You know, So, just keep that in mind too. This game isn't perfect yet. And then you're gonna, and then it's a multiplayer online game too. So yeah, you're gonna have to interact with people unless you do solo self-found. Now, solo self-found is where you pretty much just do everything on your own. You can't trade with other players. Okay, and I'm actually making a solo self-found character, and I'm gonna make another video about solo self-found and how I feel about it. You know, but what I really feel that Path of Exile needs is more new players. I'm sure the devs appreciate all of the Path of Exile 1 guys, and they're like these experienced Path of Exile 1 players. And you know what? I personally appreciate them too because they make good guides and stuff like that. So thank you so much. If you're one of those people. And your feedback is important to the devs. Their feedback is important to the devs, I believe. But I don't think this game was made specifically for them. I think it's just made for everybody. And these guys, sometimes when I'm watching their videos, like I heard another creator say this too. And it's that, they kind of have like this expectation because they played Path of Exile 1. And if you're like that, if you're considering playing this game and you're not a veteran of Path of Exile 1, but you played it before, and you're kind of intimidated by Path of Exile, let me tell you right now, man, this Path of Exile 2 is a whole different game. It's way different than Path of Exile 1, and you might not have the same experience. Yeah, I might have to think here for a second. Give me, oh no! Don't kill me, dude! See, it's ruthless. Oi! My God! Die! 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 Yes! Woo! Oh my gosh. There we go. Hello, somebody. Hello, can I get a like? Can I get a like? I did it. I'm still kind of a new player. I do have some Path of Exile 1 experience. But I'm really enjoying this game. This game is totally different. And let's say you watched some other person's feedback, their video on their feedback, and it sounds kind of negative. I mean, I'm sure they're doing it from a positive place. Like if you watch my video, I say at the beginning that I have an overall net positive experience from playing this game. And ultimately, check it out for yourself. Now, if you want to wait until next year, until it releases, that's fine too. Or if you do purchase this game and you want to purchase the early access, remember what I said about what early access is. It's not fully flushed out yet. Experience the game for yourself. Don't watch somebody's video and say, I'm just not going to play it. It sounds too complicated. They're talking about all this complicated stuff that I don't even understand. Hey, at the beginning, take your time. Do it yourself. Be methodical. Slow it down. And if that's not for you, then it's not for you. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope everything goes well. Bye.